Hi, this is my video about getting high. I started experimenting with cannabis in the spring of 2021 when I went to Cannabis Connection Westfield for purchasing edibles, which is how I started getting into cannabis. Um, I I bought a package of of little brownies and some 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 saltwater taffy and and even a chocolate bar. Um, my first experience with getting high was eating a whole eating a whole bag full of brownies and it it it, it left me feeling really out of it. It was like it was, it was like um, eventually I went to lower doses and the experience was a bit more manageable. Uh, that 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 slightly that 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 nice buzz that you get from from eating from eating a little bit of a candy bar, just one little tiny square. um, However, that isn't exactly how I want to experience cannabis because when it comes to edibles, it takes a while for the um, for the THC to kick in because it has to go through your and through your digestive system, and then it then it gets converted into another form of THC in your body. And one time I even made a, a bunch of pot brownies using Delta 8 THC oil mixed in with a brownie mix. And I I tried my first slice of that, and it made me feel rather stoned. And I mean, it was so powerful. It, I I was out of it for an entire day, and that led me into trying it out by smoking it, and the experience smoking it was a bit more pleasurable. I mean, although I only had like two joints. Well, actually, I turned one of my joints into a cigarette, and then eventually I went to vaping this can vaping cannabis oil, and cannabis oil is like gives me a really strong effect. I mean, I started out with Delta 8, then with Delta 10, and then eventually I got into doing with with what they call THCO, which which has a delayed effect, sort of like eating edibles. And sometimes I would get so high that it hurts. I mean, it it felt like you're on a roller coaster of death. It was really scary, and it felt like the fear of God was on me. Is I and I tried low dosing it to make it more manageable. However, the problem come down to when when it comes to vaping cannabis oil is that I am start I've started to get less sleep at night. Although I'm not entirely sure it was completely the cannabis oil that's make it hard for me to sleep at night. I mean, so currently I'm doing without vaping for a while, so we'll see how that goes.